Bring in CBS News senior White House correspondent Weijia Jiang for more on this. Weijia, good morning. You know what's interesting is Trump blames former President Biden for the shrinking U.S. economy now, but Trump took credit for market gains during the Biden administration before the election. So what's the logic here?
Errol, I think you'll have to ask President Trump that, but you're exactly right. Those things are exactly true, that after the election, we did see an upswing in the economy, and then President-elect Trump was taking credit for it, saying that, you know, this is because I was elected, and people can see that I am going to make the financial situation for the country much better. Fast forward to when he is actually president, and the first real report card of his first 3 months in office, and he said that he has inherited a mess, and so that he needs time to fix things. Of course, it can be true that the prediction of what he was going to do is not lining up with exactly what's happened, because I don't know that economists knew that his tariffs policy would be so aggressive and already have such an impact. But Trump insists that this has nothing to do with tariffs. He says the shrinking GDP, as you mentioned, Errol, is all because, again, he was left a difficult situation from the previous administration.
Yeah, and Weijia, I know that you, like me, are hearing from consumers, business owners who note that the Trump tariffs are fueling, at the very least, a ton of economic uncertainty. And the biggest piece among that is this tariff war with China. So where do things stand with the president saying that the two nations are trying to work out a deal?
Well, we certainly haven't seen anything in terms of concrete progress, Errol, and we've been pressing the White House for some kind of update on negotiations. In fact, I just asked the Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, this the other day, and I explicitly said, are you having conversations about tariffs or not? Because he said before that he is talking to the Chinese, but he sort of dodged that question and said, we're not going to talk about, or talk about who we are engaging with, which is odd, because he has been talking about all the other trade deals that he says are almost at the finish line, with South Korea, with India, with Japan. So when it comes to China, obviously, it's a different situation because of the power dynamic that we are seeing playing out, Errol.
Yeah, Weijia Jiang trying to get the answers to the questions we all have. Weijia, thanks so much.
Sure.